What's up, y'all? So, just a quick clip what went down the past couple days. So, I've been struggling with kind of an upper hamstring injury. Things are feeling much better today. I was finally able to get back out on my bicycle. I did no, actually, I take that back. I was at the gym this morning. I did a clean and jerk with 155. Felt fine, but I was not doing any reps. I was just playing around with somebody that was working on deadlifts that wanted me to see you do a clean and jerk. So, whatever. Um, Still not pushing it. Probably won't lift legs related exercise. Won't do that stuff until probably Monday. Um, but hopefully I can get a longer ride in this weekend. I did get out today. Got a couple little clips of that that'll be up here shortly. And what the heck else? Recorded something on my iPhone the other day. I can't remember what the hell it was. Put that up. The last round of my little Metcon that I did yesterday. I'll pop that up. So just some of the different stuff that I've been doing. One of the clips popped off the bike real quick on my ride so I could kind of shoot a picture of my bike real quick, show you the little GoPro deal that we used today out on the bike, playing around with it. I'm going to get a different mount. I used the stock mount that came with the little kit that I bought. I really don't like it because it's freaking huge, big bolt sticking out of my handlebar. Not going to do it. I'm going to order a new mount that replaces the mount that I use for my Garmin, and then it will sit basically like this. They will sit kind of sandwiched in between, and the GoPro just kind of it uses the pin itself just to screw it onto the attachment. So it'll be much cleaner when it's not there, just the Garmin. So I'll work on getting that ordered tonight or tomorrow. Other than that, I think I had a quick clip of me hitting a golf ball at a golf tournament yesterday. Swing looks awful. I see all kinds of flaws in it, but the ball went pretty well. Hit about a 220-yard 5-wood. So quite happy. Had a good time playing golf. Haven't played for literally a year since the last year I did that tournament. But it was still nice to go out, hang out with some friends, and hit some golf balls. So yeah. Pretty much just been keeping busy. Today's workout was pretty much a light, high volume chest day. Did some triceps and some delts, work on those. It's kind of hard working out a program when you can't do legs, when it's like one of those leg days should have been yesterday, and I did back, and so whole schedule's kind of off right now, but getting it done, and hopefully we'll keep things rolling and keep things going. While I'm at it, I actually have like damn near every camera that I use. This is my other camera here, my little Sony. Love this little thing. iPhone works great because you always have your phone with you. This thing works great. I need to get a new little tripod thing. I don't like this one. It works fine for some stuff when it's sitting on my desk or wherever, but it's just a little flimsy. I need to get one of the larger beaded looking ones. I said that before. Still haven't had time to go do that. But without further ado, we'll get this thing going and enjoy the show. What's up, y'all? So out here on a ride, clearly fully kitted up. Gonna get a quick pic of the bike. As you can see, there it is. Got Cerium wheels on it now. Everything's working. Got my new 50 T chainring, which is really weird to get used to because I don't know what gear to be in right now at all. But I will say the milling on it is awesome, and that little star, it's not paint. That's actually the silver aluminum showing through where they milled it out. Just freaking awesome. Couldn't be happier with that. Pretty cheap. Picked it up on Amazon about $33, $38. Ever trying to try out the GoPro, or I should say Faux Pro. So hopefully I got it mounted right. Got my nifty little whatever that thing's called, remote. Gonna turn it on. Gonna try to record going up a hill. See how it goes. Try to get a couple of the hill shots, maybe some stills along the way. See how this whole thing works. All right, here we go. Alright everybody, so finally got the GoPro working. Figured out that I needed to flip the camera from right side up to upside down since it's hanging upside down, so I had to change the picture, else everything would have been recorded upside down. This is just what we all locals kind of refer to the backside of the Mormon Temple Hill. If you ever visited the Washington, D.C., Maryland area and you're on the big highway loop called 495, eventually you'll come around and you'll see what looks like a giant white castle to a degree, but it is the Mormon temple in the National Capital area, and this is me cut through the neighborhood, going up the backside to it. It was easier when I ride this loop to get in two different climbs. I get one going one way and one going back the other way. Instead of, I would have had to pass the turn to get here, and then only end up looping back. So I've done it opposite. I've done the second climb first and then this one coming back the other way when I went steeper hills. Today I just kind of wanted to a little bit longer climbs than the shorter, steeper ones. So yeah, just tooling along. Definitely was not a fast ride. Was not my fastest attempt up this hill. We have a little bit of a downhill here, cruising through, and this is where you make up time if you're chasing Strava. Switch that thing up to the big green and just start cranking to get up it. The only other thing I'm going to point out is, don't you just love it when you go by either somebody walking or even another cyclist, you say hello, hey, give them a wave, something like that, and they say nothing? I mean, half the time, I'm not one to brag on my bike or anything, but it's not like my bike's a piece of crap. Half the time I'm saying this to like 60, 70-year-old guys that are riding some Trek that they swore up and down they had to have. It's some piece of crap, like they got a carbon frame but like with 105 components on it or something cheesy. Whatever, drives me up the wall. Anyway, about to hit the top of the climb. You'll see as I go downhill, I think we hit about 40 miles an hour, and I still don't understand. You know, you didn't see it. I meant to comment on the way up. Why the hell are there speed bumps on the way up the hill? I get it going down. That also annoys me because it screws up my speed. But why you gotta have a speed bump going up the hill? In any case, you'll see me kind of point off to the left with my hand. I'm sorry, I'll point to the right as I'm coming by. The Mormon temple's up here on the right. Unfortunately, the camera angle doesn't really get it, but I'm pointing off. I'm not pointing at a car. It's behind those trees, and we just can't see it as we go by. So that's the entrance to the local Mormon church, and then this is the entrance to the actual temple that we're coming by right now. You can see the gate and everything. So, sorry, didn't get it this time. Downhill, back on flat. So there's two ways to go this climb. You follow that band, it's much steeper, goes up pretty steep, and then it gets even more steep towards about the last 50 yards of it. I chose to go to the left. It's a little bit more windy, a little bit longer, sustained climb. Again, speed bumps, totally don't get it, but whatever. So this just goes up to what is referred to the backside of Forest Glen. which is an old military annex. You'll see some older style houses. Originally, that part before the military bought it or the government bought it, it was originally, I believe, an all-girls school. And even when I was stationed at Walter Reed and worked at Forest Glen in another building further into the facility than where we're going through is kind of the public part of it. All the buildings were kind of old and ratty. They've actually renovated some of them and have been sold to the public. What used to be the girls' big dormitory or dorm area and everything is now a giant apartment building with a huge parking garage behind it and everything else. So it's done a lot of work to retain the buildings, which I'm almost positive are historical landmarks. But again, fun little climb. I didn't record the downside this one, so we're kind of, that's some vet clinic right there called a cat practice. And then off to the left you can see that's the old girls' school there, and then that is a newer looking house that was never there before. And then there was one that was kind of made to look like a Dutch house, and then obviously this is one that's from like China or somewhere. They just finished renovating the one that we're coming up on just past it. They just finished renovating that. It's actually blue, it's not green. But yeah, so that's the top of that climb. Back down to the flats, and I kind of tooled my way back to work. Another beautiful day, breaking the weather. Out for a little spin. On the way back though. There you have it. Back to work. Alright, that's about it for today. Obviously just do the same little, that last little clip is actually put up on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Middle Age Grind, by the way, same as here. Yeah, came on back to work, jumped in a shower, and got things rolling, and downloaded all this stuff. Hopefully it's pretty much edited at this point, so hopefully I can get it downloaded later this evening. So remember, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm still down to try to do a review on the hand straps wrap deals, and talk about my jump rope and a couple different things. All right, till next time, like, share, and subscribe. Keep grinding.